During the spring this year, we took a 7-day cruise around the Adriatic Sea on the MSC Fantasia. And we came to the conclusion that cruising is one of the most ideal ways to travel with a child. In this video, I'm going to present to you reasons why we feel that way. I'll give you useful tips and a full tour of the inside of this lovely ship. You're watching Nomad, baby. We were boarding the ship from Bari. This is a small city located in southern Italy. Cruise ships have a reputation for long lines, especially on boarding days. For most cruises, check-in is open for a couple of hours. On this ship, it was between 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The trick here is to arrive early. On this day, we arrived at 9:50 to avoid the long lines. The process was smooth but swift, and in no time, we were on board the MSC Fantasia. Let's start with accommodation. If possible, when choosing a room, I highly urge you to go with the balcony suite. And here's why. A lot of cruise ship rooms typically run on the smaller side. Having a balcony gives the room a more spacious feel, as it adds a second area, which made the room more comfortable to be in. Every morning, we had become accustomed to gazing out the balcony in awe of the breathtaking scenery outside, all from the comforts of our bed. Overall, I'd give the food on this ship a 7 to a 7.5 out of 10. Food was included on our ticket, served in the main dining room, buffet style, available all day. The meals rarely changed throughout our cruise, so I can see how one could eventually get fatigued from eating from the main dining area. Our solution to this was occasionally eating from the paid restaurants. There were 3 on this ship we could pick from. One we really liked. I'd say this one was an 8 out of 10. This is where we spent most of our time eating from, if we weren't in the main dining area. Also, on port days, we would eat all of our meals at the different destinations we were visiting. And destinations, there were many. This is the appeal of a cruise, being able to travel with minimal effort. We visited 4 countries in 7 days with a baby. On cruises, you also have the option to pay for an excursion, which we did. These are basically paid tours of the various places we were visiting. Every morning, we would awake to a new country. The ship would dock at a port and we would simply walk out our boat, and an excursion tour bus would be waiting for us outside. We were able to bring our stroller along, and for tours that were not stroller friendly, we had a carrier. The ship usually docked for a whole day.
So tell me, baby, where would you like to go? Maybe we'll drive from coast to coast, only to where we love the most. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. You know where we're going tonight, going tonight. Paradise, paradise. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. I don't even care about the price, yeah. Paradise, paradise. I'm taking you.
We preferred half-day excursions, and the remainder of the day we used to explore places on our own. Sometimes halfway through the day we would return to the ship so Seb could take a nap, or for us to have a meal, and then head back out to continue exploring. If we decided to call it a day and remain on the ship, most people on board were out on excursions, so this was a great time to take advantage of the empty ship and enjoy the amenities on board. From swimming pools, game rooms, theaters, and even a daycare, there was enough to keep us stimulated all week. Out of all our travels as a family, I would say this one from a logistical standpoint worked very well for us. If taking a cruise is something you would be interested in doing and it's your first time, I would recommend starting with one that has a few days in length and then slowly working your way up if you feel this is for you. You also want to make sure the cruise has the least amount of sea days possible. This is where the boat is out at sea for a whole day. These sea days can get old very quick as you have nowhere to go. We only had one on day 4, which was perfect as it gave us time to take a day off from all the adventures we were having. With a cruise, you don't have to think about food, accommodation, or transportation. It's all taken care of. It is a fantastic way for families who want to start traveling but don't know how. If you've enjoyed our journey thus far, please like and subscribe as we will continue documenting our process. Thanks for watching. Nomad Baby, signing off.
Paradise, paradise, I'm taking you, paradise.